Hello guys, this is Sandra here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. It's lovely to have you here and I hope you're gonna enjoy your time. So, I'm back. I'm really sorry, this is a little bit of a late update and I haven't posted a video for the past month. I'm filming this on the 4th of November and my last video was on the 5th of October. So I'm really sorry about that. If you want me to do like a chatty catch-up video, I can do that. But, you know, sometimes life just happens. A few people reached out to me just to see how I'm doing. So thank you to everyone who contacted me. It was lovely. And yeah, it's all good. Just, you know, sometimes things happen. We moved house. The whole coronavirus is in full swing still in the UK. So, you know, there was a lot happening. But I'm here with a bit of a late update to our Graveyard project pen, and I'm just gonna jump into that. So this is our final update, so the finale, and we did bi-monthly updates. So our last update was about, well, not about, it was 2 months ago, and in between, as I mentioned, I moved house, and also just because there was so much happening in the past month, I haven't really wore a lot of makeup, and that's why I sort of disappeared as well. So my progress is not as good as I thought it's gonna be, but you know, I'm gonna catch you up on the details either way. And the first product we're gonna talk about, or what am I doing? I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, and it feels like it's been ages ago that I filmed. So the project was started by Emily, and this is the second round. We had the first round last year and she decided to do it again, which I was super happy about because this is a really fun project pen. So we have two categories, the resurrecting products and then the products that are collecting cobwebs. So it's a whole Halloween themed project, but because you're watching the finale, I assume you sort of knew that anyway. And yeah, I will link the playlist below so you can catch up with everyone if you haven't seen them yet. Again, mine is just going up a few days later. So a product that has been here with us since the beginning, I think, is the Charlotte Tilbury Goddess Skin Clay Mask. So this for me is a resurrecting product. It definitely has been in another project pen before. And I was hoping that by this update I'm going to finish it, but unfortunately it did not happen. So this is the mark where we've been last time, and as you can see there's no new marking, and it's because I can't really draw a new mark anyway. It will be all the way down on the bottom, but unfortunately it's still not empty. There's still a good few uses and a bit of air bubble out there, which I had for ages. And it used to be in my Lust for a Lux project pen, I think, and then it was in another project as well, but I don't know which one now in the top of my head. And I said many times before, if you've been on my channel, you will know that while I think it's a good mask, I just don't think it's targeted specifically for me. I was expecting this to be a bit more hydrating, but at the end it turned out to be more tightening, which is great if you're looking for a mask. I think that's a bit more anti-aging, but that's just not what I was looking for at the moment. So yeah, hopefully we will see this in an empty soon, but not just yet. But to be fair, I still got some more use out of it, and it's almost gone. I'm so close. So I'm happy that I had this in this project either way. Another product that I had in the beginning, and I don't even know if I used it. I know I did use it, but I think in the 2 months I maybe used it twice. So yeah, I don't think you're gonna see it progress on this. And it's really sad because it's a nice product, but for some reason I never felt compelled enough to reach for it for some reason. And it's my Urban Decay eyeshadow in the shade Copper. So this is from my Naked 2 palette that I depotted. And yeah, unfortunately there's just the tiniest bit of progress, and I know I reached for it. So that gives me, at least internally, a bit of consolation, even though you can't really see progress on the outside. I know I used it, but yeah, clearly not enough, and I don't know why. It's a beautiful shadow, but I don't know why I neglected it and kept neglecting it throughout this whole project. It was one of the products that I think is collecting cobwebs. Every time I talk about a product, I'm gonna put a little sign in the corner so you can see anyway. But unfortunately, yeah, I did not reach for this enough, so even though we're finished with this project, which was running for half a year, I still don't have enough progress on it. So we're gonna just swiftly move on to a product where you can actually see progress. So this blush is from Max Factor and it's the Cream Puff Blush in the shade Seductive Pink. And I knew that this is going to be something that's going to be really hard to measure the progress on, so I decided to weigh this, and both in the beginning and at the updates it weighed 16 grams, and this time it's 15 grams, so woohoo, yay me, I have progress. And now you might say that's barely anything, which is true, but at the same time this is such a strong blush, you only need the smallest bit, otherwise it's going to make you look like a clown. I'm wearing it today as well, and it just gives a nice and natural bit of flush as long as you don't overdo it. And I showed you in the intro that this used to be a domed blush, and now if I turn it on the side you can see there's no dome whatsoever, it's completely flat. So that is a great progress if you ask me. Blushes are really hard to use generally, and this is not the only blush I'm working on, so yeah, I'm happy with that progress. The next 3 products are all products that I rolled in last update, so 2 months ago, so I knew that any update that I'm going to make is not going to be huge, but I just wanted to work on them either way. So the first one is the Essence Sunkissed Cream Eyeshadow. This is in the shade Hello Summer, so it was a limited edition product way too long ago. And if you look at pictures, I can show you as well here. I already had a pen on it to start with, but the pen got a little bit bigger, so you can definitely see some change compared to last month. And to be fair, I'm really happy with that. I used it quite a few times and I still enjoy this, even though it's a bit more crumbly now than it used to be, because it's not necessarily a proper cream, it's a bit more like a moussey. It's hard to describe the texture, but I'm almost there. I said it as well in other videos, I'm quite attached to my makeup. I don't like to part with it. I'm getting better, but I don't like to part with it, so I would like to finish this up, even though I feel like this is more of a summer kind of eyeshadow. But you know, I made a bit of progress in the past 2 months, so I'm happy with that. Next up, something that I'm really satisfied with actually is my Kat Von D studded lipstick in the shade Lolita. This is what I have on my lips as well, with another lip gloss on top of it. So it's not exactly true to colour, but I just wanted to make sure I get enough use out of it. As you can see, it's a mini, but there's still quite a bit left of it. But if we look at the progress, you can see that I used quite a bit of it. So I'm actually quite chuffed with that, especially, again, as I mentioned, knowing that I haven't used a lot of makeup in the past month, really. I feel like all the progress I made was about in a month, mostly, more or less, but mostly. So I'm really happy that I managed to use up that much, because I think if there's one category that I'm really bad at penning, that's lips. Everything else, I mean, blushes are hard because it's a blush, but for me, lip products are the hardest to pen. Maybe not lip balms, but when it comes to like a lip gloss or a lipstick, I'm not that great at it. I think there's only 2 lipsticks I finished on my channel before in penning, and I'm super impressed with that, but you know, they were really, really hard. So for me to make this amount of progress with a lip product, I'm quite ecstatic. And then the last product that I just said I want to use and maybe expand the gaps that you can see on the bottle is the Stila Shimmer and Glow eyeshadow in the shade Pigel. So I got it last Christmas? Christmas before. Well, either last Christmas or Christmas before, and I had a few gaps on the, like, the little tube, but you can see more gaps now. Let me show you. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, it's quite hard, but there's a gap there. There are gaps there, but because of how the light hits it, I think it might be hard to see. But there are definitely a bit more gaps on it, and also I can say that when I use it now, I have it on today as a liner, although I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to see it. But when I get it out, it gets quite a bit dry now, so I actually had to add a few drops of my Inglot Duraline to make it a bit more liquidy, because it's getting a bit dry. But there's definitely a lot more gaps in it now than there were last time when I filmed this update. So I'm super happy. I used it quite a few times as a liner. I don't think I used it as a full-on eyeshadow, have I? I don't think so, but I definitely used it quite a few times as a liner, and I really enjoy using it this way. I feel like the shimmer and glow is a lot more worth the money than the glitter and glow in my experience, because those ones dry out even quicker, whereas I feel like this formula is a bit more forgiving. So maybe if you're still thinking of purchasing these, just keep that in mind, even though I know it has been on the market for quite a long time. But you know, they have so many beautiful colors. But yes, I'm really happy with the progress I made with this one. I know I keep saying the word happy. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get back into filming, and clearly my brain is just trying to process it all, and it's just a bit too much. Bear with me. But that's it. That's all the products, and I was looking at my little list. Let me get it back because I have it all organized in my not so little notebook. And while working on this project, I decluttered 2 products because even though I hate decluttering things, I realized that I will have to let them go because I don't enjoy using them, and I have so many other products that I actually love. So I decluttered 2 products, and I reached my goal on 1 product in the sense that I used that 1 product off fully. So altogether I've been working on 9 products. 2 of them got decluttered. That leaves us with 7 products, and I reached my goal fully on 1 of them, whereas I used it up, which was my Declure BB cream. And then all the other products, like I would say, I still got really close to my goal, if not to my goal, apart from the Urban Decay eyeshadow that was virtually almost untouched throughout the whole project, I feel like. But with all the other 5 products, I got to a point where I'm really happy with where I got. So I would still say that altogether this project was a success, or that's how I feel. But let me know, how do you think I did? And also I can't wait to catch up with everyone else as well and see their finales, because I haven't got around watching them yet. But I will go and do that tonight. So by the time this goes up, hopefully I've done that. But for now I'm gonna go. Again, let me know how you think I did, or if you participated in this project, let me know how you got on with everything. And again, if you want me to have a bit more of a chatty video where I've been, I can do that, but I was just not thinking it's important enough. I just wanted to jump back into it, and in the next few days I'm going to update you on all my other projects as well, and bring you some other tutorials and videos as well, hopefully, that are not just project pen related, but I will try to catch up with those first. So now I feel like I've been talking for long enough, so I'm gonna go now. I hope you have a lovely day, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel. It would be lovely to have you part of this little community, and I will try to get back now to regular filming schedule, so we'll see how it goes. But for now I'm gonna go. I hope you have a lovely day, and yeah, bye bye. That was not awkward at all.